Kaylee.
Hey,
Hey, I appreciate you fitting me in your schedule for...
20 questions?
You got it. So I assume you know how this works.
I do.
Good. So, all right, let's jump into it. What's the most exciting thing going on right now in your life?
The Nashville accounting and finance job market is really picking up this year.
Wow, that is exciting. So then what's the most exciting thing about being in Nashville?
Probably the fact that there's a karaoke bar on every street in downtown Nashville.
Well, I'm assuming you love karaoke.
I do.
What's your favorite go-to karaoke song?
What would you do by City High?
So then if you had to choose one coworker to have on stage with you to sing that song, who would it be?
Our director of marketing, Liz, and we have sung that tune many times.
I can't wait to see it. I've heard you've been at Vaco for 9 years. Is that right?
It is 9 years.
Wow. So then what's been the best thing about the 9 years at Vaco?
The people, hands down.
Fair enough. Shifting gears a little bit, favorite food?
Mexican food.
All right. So if you could share a meal, Mexican meal, with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
My 7-year-old niece, Harper, who I call Harpy.
What's the one thing missing in your life right now?
Time with my younger brother, Bo, because he lives in Colorado.
So what's the first thing you thought of when you woke up this morning?
But I should have gone to bed earlier last night.
What's the last thing you thought about before you went to bed then?
My to-do list for today.
Of course.
Really
of course.
exciting.
So I heard Vaco hosts an event every year called Vatopia. What is that exactly?
We do. It's our annual incentive qualifying trip where qualifiers, which you see my friends right here, get to bring a guest to some of the most amazing locations around the world for a 3 or 4 day trip.
I think I see your picture up there. How many years have you been?
Qualified 8 times.
Wow. Do you have a favorite location of those 8?
Cold location, Tahoe was amazing. Warm location, Cabo is always amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I grab a quick drink?
Yeah, of course. No. So if I can ask you, if you could travel though anywhere in the world that you haven't already been, where would you go?
Anywhere with great food and drinks, probably Italy or France.
So what's the best thing about your job right now?
Getting to help people every day.
Pretty fulfilling, I assume.
Definitely.
What's the biggest misconception about your job?
Probably that the stereotypes of bad recruiters are true across the board, which if you're working with the right recruiter, you know that that's not true.
Fair enough. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Probably not to make any decisions when you're too high or too low.
That's a good one. So if you could give 13-year-old Kaylee one piece of advice, what would you say?
Be nicer to your parents.
We could all do that, I'm sure. All right, last question then. Is there one singular goal that you have that you want to achieve this year?
Yes, I want to run a 5K sooner rather than later. So on that note, I'm going to hit the Vaco gym if you want to come.
Let's go.
Come on.
I won't be able to keep up.